All right, guys, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join me. Today is Wednesday, February 17th, 2021. Let's talk market, shall we? Before we begin, make sure to click bottom right-hand corner of your screen to turn on notifications, subscribe to our channel, and like our videos. Really do appreciate all the feedback and support. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and changed the chat features. It should be okay. I don't know what the hell the issue is here, but now it says unable to connect to the chat. I don't know. I made sure that everyone can ask a question. I don't know what the hell happened here. Oh my god, unreal! This thing keeps updating on me. Unreal. Well, I tried to fix it, guys. I don't know what the hell the deal is, but maybe tomorrow we'll get it fixed. But my apologies there on any issues of writing a question. I don't know what happened there. So I was setting up the YouTube channel and the Wi-Fi went out for a second and reconnected. And I guess it reset to only members can ask questions. I don't know you're killing me, YouTube. What's the deal? Anyways, we'll leave it there. If you have any questions, feel free to write it on the comment section of the video. We'll go from there. Good morning, good morning. All right, let's talk markets. Dow futures down 45 points. NASDAQ futures down 81. S&P futures down 10, 39.18, right off the 200-day moving average on the S&P. Russell 2000 down about 0.46% on the future side. Bitcoin continues to roar. 51,735 on the future side, 51,209 on the spot price. Light sweet crude futures up 1% right now. Gold futures down 1.22%, 17.77 an ounce. 27.09 for silver, down 0.84%. Euro dollar down 69 pips, 120.34. Dollar yen 106.09, pretty much flat. The US dollar gaining a lot of bids, now at 91 handle, 0.54%. That's really important to see. The dollar is up. So what else is up? Bitcoin's up. Gold is down, silver's down, right? Yet crude is up. So remember, Bitcoin is priced in dollars if that's how you trade it or that's how you invest it, obviously. But the fact that Bitcoin is up and the dollar's up, that should tell you all you need to know. Again, Bitcoin is one of our top 10 stocks or assets of 2021. It's been doing great. 75,000 is our year-end target. We talked about that. I buy every week. Nothing has changed. But yeah, you just have to hold on to it because it's going to keep going. The fact that the dollar's up and Bitcoin is up, that should tell you a lot. Definitely, it is a big demand for Bitcoin. VIX right now at 1.77%, 21.84. We had some retail sales numbers. Let me go ahead and read that to you. Retail sales numbers for January were up 5.3%. Expectation was up 1.1%. Retail sales, excluding autos, were up 5.9%. Expected of 1%. It grew 5.3% last month. Commerce Department says making the first increase since September. So people are spending, whether you could say that's stimulus or not, or people are getting back to the workforce, or the COVID fears kind of subsiding. I think we're kind of towards I think we're getting over the curve. I saw a lot of data saying that hospitalizations are down and cases are down in some of the hot spots like California. So we may be turning the corner, to borrow a phrase from former President Trump, who would say we should round the corner. And I think we're almost there. I think, by the end of the year, again, just as a total prediction shot in the dark, that COVID will be taken care of. I don't know about cured, but we'll be back to normal. I think traveling will be back to normal. I think maybe masks may last a little longer. But again, spending, employment will bounce back. And I think right now, with that being said, longer-term stock prices are reflecting that. Stock prices are reflecting future growth. So I would say around the third or fourth quarter, next holiday, we're going to get that big boost in retail sales like we just saw now. And we're going to continue to bounce back in this economy, which is really good. And if you were buying stocks in March like we did, or you were looking ahead, you're going to be very, very much rewarded like you are now. If you're looking at retail sales, what are some of the companies that are going to most benefit from that? Obviously, you have Walmart. Obviously, you have Amazon. Obviously, you have Home Depot, Lowe's. Again, talked about the home builders and stuff like that. Take a look at Nike. I think Nike is an amazing company. I own a Nike stock, and I think that's probably one of the better pure play retail The only other one I think that is really interesting is Burlington. TGX is fine too. Raw stores are great. But I think your main five, if you're looking at retail as a whole, again, if you're trying to maybe add some retail to your portfolio, I think Target's amazing. I think Walmart is amazing. Amazon, of course, I own. Nike is great. Home Depot and Lowe's, those would probably be your six. I think those are your six retail that you probably want to look into to invest long term, in my opinion. Obviously, I own Amazon and I own Nike and I own Home Depot and Lowe's. So great companies. Obviously, we see a lot of people buying mortgages, buying homes. I'm one of them. So again, Home Depot and Lowe's probably a good way to set yourself up there. And remember, Home Depot and Lowe's are Amazon proof. You can't buy lumber on Amazon yet. Shopify had their numbers too, I believe. Let's go ahead and take a look at Shopify's pre-market movement. Shopify is down 6.23%. Let's go ahead and take a look at that here. Break of the 100. I have an alert at 1016 for the stock. I bought it below 1,000, which is something I've been waiting for a while. So again, this is a stock that's been on the move. I only own 2 shares because it's a little more expensive on the sticker price, and I already have some retail exposure. But I think Shopify, if you can get it down to 1283, I think you buy here. That would definitely be a good company to buy long term. I actually have a Shopify store for our G.A.R Capital shirts and mugs and stuff like that. So Shopify is a great company. I recommend them as well. Okay, let's talk about what's moving pre-market. I wish I could answer some questions, but the chat's down. My apologies. Sundial Growers down 14.84%. Corn stock mining up 346%. I have no idea what that is. SOS is up 20%. No idea what that is. I tweeted about it. I don't even know most of these names. On the Dow, Verizon and Chevron are up due to Warren Buffett's stake in those companies. So the Warren Buffett effect. Intel's down 1%. Microsoft down 0.83%. Apple down 1.5%. Again, moving with the market for the most part. I think Buffett reduced his stake in Apple, but it's still his largest position. Apple, that's my largest position in my portfolios. I'm not planning to sell it. I don't even trade it. Just own it. Tesla down 2.48%. Tesla, I'm definitely looking to buy some more. That's for sure. So we did break support on Tesla on the 1 hour. So let's kind of zoom back here and take a look. Again, these are opportunities here. I have 782 as my level to break. 757 is your 50-day. We're at 776. So looking at it here, Tesla would be the first one. Obviously now it's part of the QQQ, as part of the S&P as well. They're going to drag the market as well with Apple. So as tech grows in regards to the S&P, meaning the exposure, these names are the ones that go down. And you can see as NASDAQ is continuing to the downside. So 782.11 is my alert level. 754 would be a really good level to buy. I'm going to go ahead and move to 754. I think we get it. As you can see, the NASDAQ is under pressure. So I'm going to go ahead and replace alert. So we're going to put it at 754.30. And if it does break that, then I'm going to go ahead and buy more shares of Tesla. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, guys. I want to buy stocks when they're falling, not when they're up. It's backwards. You want a good deal. You want a sale. So I like Tesla here to buy. I wouldn't buy calls on it. It's too damn expensive. But again, I definitely want to buy some of the shares and add it to my portfolio. So that's where we are. Let's see if we can continue on what's moving pre-market. American Airlines down 0.79%. ExxonMobil up 1.9%. So energy is up, obviously. Bank of America is down 0.47%. I talked about yields as well. If yields continue to rise, then I definitely want to focus on financials. I have the XLF open. I went ahead and posted that chart. I posted that video for you guys on XLF on Instagram. Feel free to take a look at that. JD's absolutely been a monster. It's on fire, up 2.85%. Baidu down 1.59%. PayPal down 0.74%. So again, pretty much the biggest loser in the NASDAQ for the most part on the mega caps is Tesla, looking at it here. And of course, on the NASDAQ as a whole, you can see Sundial Growers is down 14%. Citius Pharma, 11%. These are penny stocks anyways. So that's where we are today. My apologies again that I can't answer any questions. Kind of wanted to go over a couple of things. Again, I still have XLF. It is flat right now pre-market. I think we can still fill that gap here. And I'm holding on to those April calls. I also have Tesla, and I have BABA open, and I also have DAL open. DAL had a nice boost. It pulled back about a couple of cents now. So let's see if E-mini futures on the S&P does bounce off this 200-day. If it doesn't, then your next support level is right around 38.95, 38.92. If we take a look at the NASDAQ, maybe take a look at some QQQ puts. But again, you're still holding on to this fib level. If I go ahead and expand this here, you can see 13,649 is that level so far. If it does break that, then I would want to see a retest of the lows here, 13,566. That's last week's lows. If we take a look at that on QQQ, what number would that be? 13,566 would pretty much be 330. So possibly if we do break on NQ, which is NASDAQ futures, take a look at some QQQ puts, the 330 puts, if there's volume. So if there is not volume, I'm going to go ahead and put this wick here as a level to break. If it does break down below that wick level, which is the low of the session, that would be 13,628. If that breaks, then I would actually take a look at the 330 puts for QQQ. And we're actually might get there here in a couple of seconds. So keep an eye on QQQ puts, the 330s, if you have volume. If you don't, then you'd have to skip it. And I think we're about to get there. So I'm just going to cancel this alert so I don't get, no point, we're about to break it anyways. So we'll leave it there. So that's what my watch list is too. I was actually talking about GS, which is Goldman Sachs. I was talking about JPM as well on Twitter. So if you kind of want my thoughts live, kind of reporting and stuff like that, kind of a blog, Twitter is probably the best way to go. I also do the tweeting as well. So if you're interested in that, give us a follow on Twitter, G.A.R Capital. We put some good stuff up, some charts and some news as well. So feel free to give us a sub. Really do appreciate it as always. Again, my apologies on the chat here on YouTube. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'll figure it out here. Maybe do a test run tomorrow morning, see if it works, and go from there. And we'll catch you guys for the next one. NQ is breaking down. Watch those QQQ 300 puts. Let's see if we get some volume. See if we can get some continuance. Catch you guys later, and see you tomorrow. Cheers, guys.